Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today's video is the Pan That Palette update for April. So for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Cherise, and the way that I'm doing the Pan That Palette project for 2016 is I picked out 2 palettes that I'm working out of, and instead of finishing up the whole palette, I'm trying just to hit pan in the shades of both these palettes. My 2 palettes that I chose for 2016 to work out of are both Urban Decay palettes. The first one is the Naked Original, and the other one is the Book of Shadows. I think it was the volume 4, I think it is. But anyway, I will show you a picture of what the palette looked like last month in March. And I'll start with the Naked Original. And so for this month, I was just concentrating on 3 shades. I was concentrating on Sin, Sidecar, and Dark Horse. And that's another thing that I didn't mention earlier, is that I'm picking out specific shades to work out of each month. So I'm not working just wherever, you know, every color or any color. I'm going ahead at the beginning of the month and picking out specific shades out of both palettes, and that's what I'm trying to stick with basically for the whole month, and then the next month I'll switch it up. So for this month, for the Naked Original, I picked out Sin, Sidecar, and Dark Horse. So this was obviously my before picture. And this is where I am now. And so as you can see, I hit pan in 4 shadows this month. So I am super, super excited about that. So, and it's so funny because 3 of the shades weren't even ones that I picked to even work on, but I hit pan in Virgin, and this one I'm basically using as an inner corner or a brow bone highlight, as well as sometimes I put it as a cheek highlight, and like, you know, like on the bridge of my nose or my lip. So I've been using it that way. So there is my pan for that. Hopefully you can see that. This is Sin, so hopefully you can see that I am making a dent in it, but I did not hit pan yet. This is, what is that, Naked. This one I usually use for my crease and transition area, so I hit pan on that one. Sidecar was the second shade that I did pick out for April, for March, no, for April. And the way that I use this, it does have a lot of fallout like everyone was saying. And so the way that I tried to do it was I tried to take some of it out, so that's why it has like a big gash in there. But I tried taking some of it out, putting it like in a little dish, basically pressing it or, you know, crumbling it up so that it's sort of fine, then adding some Fix Plus to it, and then using it as like a eyeliner type of a look. And it wasn't so crazy about the way they came out with. I tried that a few times. I gotta try it a little bit more because I think I would like it. I don't know if I'm just maybe not putting enough of the shadow in, so I just gotta play around with it more. But that is the progress for Sidecar. This is Buck, and I hit pan in that one. And then this was my 3rd pick for the month of April, and that is Dark Horse. And I did hit pan in that one. So I hit pan in 4 shadows, so I am super, super excited about that. So this is a good look at what my palette looks like right now. And then I'll go ahead and I'll switch to the Book of Shadows. And so again, for Sin, I was just using that really to layer on top of another shadow that I was using in the Book of Shadows. And then for Dark Horse, I really use that more of just an outer V, just to darken that up, or a little bit to go underneath my lash line, my lower lash line. So I use that for that. And yeah, that was the other one. And yeah, I already told you about Sidecar. So that is the progress for that one. Now for the Book of Shadows, I'll show you what it looked like before. But I was trying to hit pan on 3 shades in this one too, and that was Bust, Missionary, and Crystal. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. Oops. So hopefully you can see that. Hold on, I gotta move this out of the way. Alright. So as you can see, I hit no pan yet, but Crystal does have a big dent, you know, like a dip in there, or a dent. And Bust and Missionary over here. Again, you can see some dips in there, hopefully, but still no pan showing. So I gotta obviously still work on these. These are they're just very pressed in there tightly. So it's just gonna take a little bit more work going through that. But the way I basically use these is like Bust I used on my lower lash line. Sometimes I used it to deepen out the outer V a little bit. Missionary I would use on my lid. And Crystal I used on my lid, and then I would put Sin underneath it. So I would put Sin on first, and then I would put Missionary on top. And I really like the way that that looked. I will try to make or put some pictures if I can find them. I wanted, again, I really do enjoy doing like a get ready with me every month of my favorite way of using like the same look that I usually try to come up with as many looks as I can. And then the one that I really like the best, or that I wear a lot throughout the month, is the one I try to do a get ready with me. And I wasn't able to do it last month, and I wasn't able to do it this month. So hopefully I'll be able to do it for the month of May. Because I do enjoy doing get ready with me. And it's just also just a chance to show you, you know, how I'm using the colors and how they look on my eyes. But yeah, again, I just wasn't able to use it. Today I'm trying to think of what I did today. Well, today I'm using Gravity. Let's see. Today I'm using... I think I have Sin on my eyes. Yeah, I have Sin on my lid, and then I have Missionary on top of that, and then I have the Gravity in my like outer V, but I also put it more in my crease, and then I have Virgin in my on my brow bone highlight and my inner highlight, and then I have just a brown shade that I use as just, you know, transition color. Alright, so for my picks for May, for the Naked palette, I'm only picking out one since I've already hit pan now in 4 shades. And, I mean, as you can see, a lot of the other shades, like Toasted, Hustle, even Creep, they have pretty good dips in it, so I'm not really worried about those right now. I am saving like Half Baked more for like July, August, or even June, but I want to use Smog. So this is Smog right here. So this is the only one I'm picking out of this palette for this month. And again, I mean, like I use Bucket Naked. I mean, so I might use some other colors, but the one that I'm really focusing on is going to be Smog. And I'll go ahead and I'll do a swatch. But this nice, like, bronzy copper shade. So that's the one I'm going to concentrate for the Naked. And then for the Book of Shadows, I'm going to do 5 colors. And a lot of them are repeats just because I have a dent in them and I really want to try to go ahead and hit pan in them. And I haven't hit pan in anything in this palette besides the Zephyr one, this white shade right here. So I really want to focus more on this palette this month. So for this month, I'm going to use, let's see, I'm going to use Blue Bus, Bender, Gravity, Crystal again, and I'm going to introduce the new one, which is the Midnight Cowgirl. I haven't used this one yet. So I'll do swatches of this so you can see. Here is Blue Bus. This is Bender. This is Gravity. This is Crystal. And this is Midnight Cowgirl. So those are the 5 that I'm going to concentrate in the Book of Shadows palette. So hopefully I can come up with some neat looks as well as hit some pan in these shades. I mean, I think Gravity, which is the purple shade right here, I think that I'll be able to hit pan in that one. And the green one, Bender, I think I'll be able to hit pan in that one. Blue Bus, which is this beautiful color right here. It's a beautiful color, but for whatever reason, it literally just, like, it blends away into the eyes when you start blending it out. So, I don't know if I'll be able to hit pan on that one. And Crystal, I feel like it's just taking me forever on that one. So, and we'll see about Midnight Cowgirl. I haven't used that one before. That's a new shadow. So we'll see how, you know, that works. It's obviously very glittery in that shade, so we'll see how that all works out. But those are my picks. I will be back at the end of May showing you my update and then the new picks for June. And if you guys are doing a Pan That Palette or Project Hit Pan, please let me know and I can come by and see how you're doing. Or if you're not on social media, but you are doing, you know, a Pan That Palette, let me know in the comments section down below what you are working on and how you're doing. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye. Mwah.